Hello champions, so your KCET exams are over and the results will be published very soon, but after results there will be counseling. But are you ready for counseling? So every year many students makes mistakes during the counseling process. So today I am going to discuss about 5 most common mistakes that you make during the counseling process. So if you know all about this, then you should not repeat those mistakes. That should be your advantage, right? So very important. All of them are super duper important. So please listen to me carefully and don't make these mistakes during the counseling process, starting with not completing the document verification properly. So some of you at the last moment they call me or post a comment in the video saying that, sir, today is my last date of verification and I do not have the document. What should I do? So if you are belonging to any category, or if you have not submitted the proper documents, maybe that related to your exam qualification, maybe that related to your certain quota seats, so you have to make sure that you have checked that in the portal when you log in, all the document verification is ticked off. Okay, so documents are verified, so there will be a tick mark available in that. That used to be last year. I don't know how they are doing it, but document verification, if it is mentioned document verification pending, make sure you check what the documents that is required, and if the documents, do you have it or not. If you do not have, make sure that you prepare that document and submit it before the deadline. Okay, so there will be different rounds of document verification based on what is pending from your side. Most of the documents are verified online, but in some cases you may need to visit the KEA headquarters in Bangalore and may need to submit the documents physically. So make sure you are checking on all of those things and you are submitting the document on time. So do not delay it. If some documents you know it's pending from your side, go make it done today and submit it on time. Okay, so that is very one important point. Okay, so keep your documents ready, all the documents that you need to submit, be it a college release certificate, be it some caste certificate, be it some medical certificate. Keep everything ready with you. Okay, so do not wait for the last date of document verification. Now next very important point is that filling options without any research. Okay, so you know RVC CSC, that is the dream branch, dream college. I will go and I will fill that college. I will not care about anything else. Or maybe RVC BMS MSRIT bus, that's it. So you have filled 3 colleges, 3 branches, and you did not get that seat. You will cry, right? So that is not how it is done. Option entry is basically a process through which you are not only selecting your dream college and dream branch, but also you have to be realistic. Okay, you have to be realistic and you have to be choose your branch not only based on the trend. You have to choose first. Very important part is the choosing the branch. Okay, so most of the students select only CSC. Now do you know that out of the CSC students get being admitted in 2025 year 2025, okay, 70% of them are not going to get any job. Okay, that is true reality based on the data that current year data, that how many students are getting admitted and how many students are getting placements. So there is a stark difference that Karnataka government education team is also very worried about this situation, that 70% of the students taken admission in CSE are not going to get any placement when they pass out, because there are the students that who are taking admission in that course, there are not that many availability. But comparatively ECE is a game changer, because the ECE there are supposed to be 100% placement, because even the number of students that are being registered for that course, the supply demand is higher than that number. Okay, so that's why you have to do a thorough research. Yes, CSE is most favorite for most of you, but still you have to do a thorough research. What is the you can use there are various tools. For example, ChatGPT is one of them. You can do a thorough research on them through that, and you get an idea what will be in demand when you are going out of the college. That is very, very important. Okay, so it is very difficult for you to sit out when you will see some of your friends scoring less than you, getting a different college, but a branch he chosen correctly, got a good job, and you are sitting idly because you have chosen a wrong branch. So do not do that. Do a proper research on which branch you want to get registered. Not only that, you have to select the college location, fees, hostel facility, placements, faculty quality, branch demand, campus exposure, and student reviews. Those are very, very important. So suppose you want to take admission in a college, say suppose XYZ college, go visit that college's location. Okay, in Google Map you can click on that college's location, and in the Google Map reviews you will find real students reviews in them. Not all of them are real student reviews, some of them are fake, but you will find some of the good student reviews about that college. You go read that out. Sometimes Reddit is a good platform. There you can search about your college and you will get a good reviews by the real students, those who have either studying or they have passed out of the college. So do not make mistakes like just because your senior, so just because of your senior has chosen a certain branch or certain college, you also have to take admission on that branch only. So take a wise decision, do a lot of research. Research is very, very important for you, okay, so that you are not taking any wrong decision. Decision has to lie on your shoulder only. So from now on you have to take the responsibility of your decision. So take the decision very, very carefully, which branch and which college. Now I will go into little deeper about that also. So when the option entry portal opens after the results are out, there will be option entry portal open. Generally there will be a mock round, and there will be a round 1, round 2, round 3. So that's how the thing goes. But mock round is basically to train you, to warn you. You can change option entry after mock round, but few things you have to be careful about. Suppose you have what should be the order of the option entry. So order of the option entry is very, very important. So first, initial few options should be of the colleges slightly above your rank range. So suppose you got a rank, say 25,000. I am just giving one example. Your rank is 25,000. Are you going to get a college like RVC? No. But you might get a college like BMS or MSRIT in a branch such as mechanical engineering, possibly. Okay, but are you interested in mechanical engineering? No. So you have to choose a particular college, okay, where you might get a seat, okay, of say you should start from a rank range of 15,000. Okay, so basically that's it. So 15,000 rank you will not get mostly. So there will so cutoff rank will be released by KEF very soon. Don't worry about it. If you are not aware, we will make videos on cutoff ranks for different colleges and branches. But suppose you want to enroll for ECE, and so for that you have to start with the college of cutoff, for which cutoff was about 15,000 last year. Okay, and for certain branches cutoff increases rapidly. Okay, so 15,000, next college will be say 20,000, then third college will be 23,000, then the college that you might get a seat will be say 24,000. So you have to check all those colleges and you have to put all those colleges first. Okay, if you get the 15,000 cutoff rank, suppose no one applied for ECE, you get that college, very good. Okay, but if you the 90%, 99% chance that you will not get that college. But yes, so if you get a college, last year the cutoff was 24,000, you got that college as well. Okay, so so that should be your ideal option entry list. Now you can add higher ranking colleges, for example RVC, BMS, MSRIT. Obviously that should be your first, those colleges should come first. Okay, that so in the order of the list, highest ranking colleges should come first. Okay, highest rank means smaller rank. Okay, smaller rank means 1, 2, 3, 4, those are smaller rank. Okay, generally we say good rank. Okay, so if you your rank based on the good rank colleges should be in your top order of the top priority colleges, top list of the colleges, okay, because those colleges you are most likely are not going to get a seat. Okay, then you have to come to a college where you are about just might get a seat. Okay, colleges where your rank has a good chance. Okay, so for example, as I mentioned in the list, 15,000, 20,000, 24,000, you have a rank 25,000, so you have a chance of getting a seat where the last year cutoff was 24,000. Okay, that will change based on the subject or branch that you have chosen, based on the college you have chosen. So that cutoff will vary, and you might get a chance in that college, because sometimes what happens, number of seat increases. Okay, number of seat increases, sometimes number of some students opt for certain branches, and the branch that you are looking for are not opted by some of the students, so you might still get that college. So be careful, don't make the mistake, because you might get that college because some students have made a mistake in their option entry. So you should not repeat that, you should not do that kind of mistake in your option entry. So that is very, very important. And then you have to put the colleges where you will get a, definitely you will get a seat. Okay, so you will not stop there. You have put it, you have put in RVC, BMS, MSRIT, and then you have put in some of the colleges where you might get a seat, but you should not stop there. You should also include the colleges where the cutoff went higher, were lower than your rank. Okay, for example, 26,000, 27,000, because what happens, suppose that branch is in demand this year, so all those colleges seats, the cutoff actually this year might be going to 27,000, right? So cutoff might get lower. Okay, cutoff might get lower. For example, the college which has 27,000 last year, that college is now getting a cutoff of 24,000. So you still might miss on that college, right? So you have to add at least 30,000, 40,000 cutoff for your branch. Based on, obviously, the choice entry varies based on your preferred college and preferred branch, obviously. But branch versus college is a debate of a separate kind. Okay, that maybe in future there will be some videos on that as well, what to select, branch to select or college to select. Okay, but that is a separate discussion, not here. So but whatever your choice is, based on that you have to make sure that your option entry includes these three categories. Where you are not 100% sure that you are not going to get a seat, you have to put that as well. Where there is a 70% chance of getting a seat, that also you have to put in the order of that. Last, where you might get a seat, where you will get a seat. So these should be your order. Okay, first you will not get a seat, you might get a seat, you will get a seat. So these three should be the order, and exactly order should be like this. First, if you are not getting a seats in the first college that you have filled up, okay, the option entry list will go down and check whatever is your closest matching. Okay, so the option entry goes from top to bottom. Okay, so that's why you have to fill the colleges where you are not going to get a seat in your first choice. Okay, first choice, second choice, third choice, like that. That's why it is called choice entry or option entry. Okay, now number 4 is very important, missing deadlines. Okay, so many times what happens that you have done an option entry, you have done everything, but you thought, okay, I might need to change something, I will do it later. Okay, I have to add more colleges or I have to remove some colleges, I will do it later. Okay, and suddenly the deadline comes and your option entry was blocked and you do not have the time. Right, so make sure you are reading each and every announcement by KEA and following the deadlines. Deadlines are very, very important, be it for document verification, be it for option entry closing time, be it for college fees. You have to deposit the college fees after your counselings are over. Once the results are out, you have to pay the college fees within the time, right? So and then you have to report to the college within certain deadline. So do not miss any such deadline. There will be a lot of things that will coming out in your way. Okay, so far what was the main part you have done? You are preparing for PU exam, you are preparing for KCET exam. Exam came out, you fill up the form, you appeared in the exam, that's it. But now the journey is little longer. Okay, the hard work is done, but here the work is more not hard, but work is more. Okay, now you have to do the option entry. You have to do it carefully so that you are not making a mistake. Secondly, you have to careful about the deadline. Secondly, once you have got the college, you have to pay the fees, or maybe you have to you want to get an upgrade for your college, so that also you have to do from the KEA website. Okay, so there are certain limit, up to certain limit you are allowed to do that without paying the fees. Okay, after that deadline you have to pay the fee, and then you can click on upgrade, right? So there are different steps. So counseling steps are various based on various steps, but deadlines are important, so you should not miss on any of the deadlines. And last but not the least, very important, sometimes students miss it because of the fine print. There are few colleges. Okay, I have taken one such example. There are few colleges which comes under two categories. Same college. Okay, one is aided, one is unaided. What is the difference? Aided branches and aided courses, basically the fees of aided courses are much less than unaided courses. For example, we have taken an example of SJCE, okay, Sri Jairamachandra College of Engineering, Mysuru, so which comes under two categories. One is aided, one is unaided. So the college code for aided and unaided are different. So if you see, college code for aided courses are E021, and for unaided courses are E284. Both sections you can take admission via KEA counseling only. Okay, but fees for these courses are less compared to fees for these courses. Okay, so computer science and engineering, if you see, for unaided courses in SJCE, the cutoff is 3,156. 3,156 for aided courses, where you get a lower fees. If you are opting for the same college, and you might want to pay extra fee, no problem. Okay, in that case the cutoff goes to 4,449. So same college, same course. Okay, only because it is aided and it is unaided. It is not the management quota seat, by the way. Counseling will happen via KEA only, not management quota seat. Management quota seats are different. Same college, same seats, but one cutoff is 3,156, another cutoff is 4,449. So cutoff can change based on whether the course is aided or unaided. The similar thing is there in BMS colleges as well. So make sure, and you have to check the fees as well. So what is the latest fees? Generally, aided course is much cheaper than unaided course. Unaided course 50,000 to 1 lakh per year is more. 50,000 to 1 lakh more fees for unaided courses. Whereas aided courses are almost 50% of the unaided courses. Unaided, you can imagine a rough estimate that if aided course fees is X, unaided will be 2X. That is a rough estimate. So make sure you are aware of these facts. Okay, so suppose you want SJCE, okay, and your rank is suppose 4,000. You are thinking, I will not get that college. You have filled only E021. Okay, if you have filled E284, you might get that college in that case. Conversely, suppose your rank is 2,000. Okay, your rank is 2,000, you are thinking of Jairamachandra College, you have filled 284. So you will get the seat, but you will get in a unaided category, which you have to pay more fees. If you have put in the same college, E021, you could have got the same college, but at much lower fees. So make sure, obviously you have to be careful about these kind of aided and unaided courses. There are many colleges in the list. You might find same colleges, okay, in the same list, names are same. College code is different. Why? Because one is aided, another one is unaided. Generally, unaided courses, the cutoff is higher than aided courses. Okay, so as you can see, 3,156, here 4,449, almost 1,500 more. Almost, roughly. Okay, so that's why you have to be careful about such kind of small print. Okay, fine prints, we call it fine prints, right? You will lost thinking that, okay, why there are two SJCs? Because one is aided, another one is unaided. So that is a very important point to remember before counseling process as well, right? I hope this helps. These are all 5 points are very, very important, and if you have anything else to add, please mention that in comment below. We will try to address any of your concerns in our future videos. So don't forget to mention in the comment that I want help with something. Okay, so do that, and we will try to help you out in future. Till then, bye.